Yo, what is good, guys? It's Biscuits here, and today we are going to be customizing the all-new Karin Everon RS. This truck is based on a Toyota Tacoma X-Runner concept. And then as you can see, here is the original Karin Everon. These trucks look nothing alike. In fact, the only similarity between these two trucks is that they share the same name. So without further ado, let's hop in here and get straight to customizing. The Everon RS is in the SUVs class. And starting off with the arch covers, we can go for a plastic. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. I like that look. Armor and the brakes. For the front bumper, we have a bash bar and the bash bar plus. Probably just skip those, not really going for an off-road build. Engine level 4 exhaust. All right, we got titanium street track, titanium street, and the titanium track. Yeah, let's go for the track exhaust. For the frames, we can add a bore support frame or the support frame plus. Yeah, I like that mod. It looks nice, but again, I'm not going for an off-road build, so it doesn't really fit with a street truck. Grill. All right, we can do a simple, reinforced, and the grill max. Well, we'll just leave that stock. For the hood, we can do a plain. We have the street hood, the twin turbo, the supercharger, and finally the super special, a twin turbo, and a supercharger. That makes no sense at all. Okay. Rockstar's humor is great. You know, it's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna just have to leave it stock. I think the stock hood looks the best. For the headlights, those look nice and white, so we'll just leave those as is. Liveries. All right, so we have double stripes. We have the rounded double. We have the wide stripes. The street. We have the Shada. Got a half coat. The plated. Hot pink. And the racing division. For the license plate, let's go custom biscuits plate. And we'll make it yellow on black. Spoiler, we have a carbon bed cover. We got the fuel cell. We have the street wing, the street ready pack, the street ready pack version 2, so it's got the fuel cell plus the wing, and finally the race ready. You have a couple spare tires in the back. Let's go for the street ready pack. I like the bed cover, and that spoiler is sick too, so definitely throw those on. Suspension, we're going to slam this thing all the way down. And that is a very nice ride height. Beautiful drop. Perfect drop, in my opinion. Transmission, let's go race. Turbo, absolutely. Windows. Okay, so interesting fact about this car. The front windshield actually gets tinted as well as the rest of the windows. I'm not sure if I've ever seen another vehicle in this game that gets front windshield tint, but I thought that is pretty interesting feature. So let's go for the limo tent and wheels. The Indo V4 dished wheels, these look sick on this truck, so let's go for those. And let's go ahead and make them black. And for the tires, bulletproof, of course. And now we just have the respray. So we have a primary color. We have a secondary color. And the crew emblem goes on the sides of the doors. For a primary, let's go race yellow and classic. And for the secondary color, we're just going to go black. All right, I believe that is all the options there. Let's go ahead and get this outside so we can do a sound test and some first driving impressions. And here is the Karin Everon RS. Outside, fully tricked out and customized. Look at the texture on the arch covers. That is crazy amount of detail. And I love this carbon fiber front lip. Super aggressive, and I love how it also just comes on the truck already. Like, this truck is pretty much ready to go. Love that spoiler on the back here. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and get all the doors open and get a closer look at everything. Starting off underneath the hood at the engine model. Over here to the passenger side. Love the yellow stitching on the seats. Obviously, those just automatically carry over from the primary color. And the tailgate still drops down. Very nice. Honestly, I was expecting it to not drop down anymore after we put the spoiler on, so I'm glad to see that Rockstar still made that a feature. And finally, coming over here to the driver's side, got the yellow stitching on the inside of the steering wheel, as well on the dash. We have a smiley face shadow on the driver's side seat. Okay, I don't know how that got there, but it's there. And we have what appears to be a stick shift and a manual transmission. All right, let's give it some gas and do that sound test. Very nice. Definitely sounds like a souped up tuner, and that tracks because this is based on a Toyota. Let's check out the drivetrain. The Everon RS is all-wheel drive. Let's try a launch and acceleration test. Okay, launch is very good, thanks to this truck being all-wheel drive. And wow, the acceleration is pretty good too. This thing is picking up speed. The Karin Everon RS has a top speed of 126 miles per hour. Now that we are up to speed, let's try a brake test and brake. Very nice. Brakes are about average. They definitely work. So the handling is a little bit wonky on this truck. The turning radius is quite short. I don't know why, but like you can't turn very sharp in this thing. Now, as far as like oversteer or understeer, there's like pretty much none of that, but you just have to make sure that you are almost completely stopped in order to make a sharp turn. All right, guys, so there you have it, the Karin Everon RS. Overall, this is a badass pickup truck, and I'm very happy to see it added into GTA Online. Love the styling of it. Yes, I would recommend the Everon RS. If you are into pickup trucks, then I would definitely swoop this one. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, smash the like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I will catch you all on the next video. Peace out.